What a spectacular year 2020 has been, not only for global equities but for the Indian markets as well. The Nifty earlier in the year fell about 40% in 45 days from a high of 12430 right up to 7511 that it hit in March that earlier this year. And the recovery has been quite spectacular, one would say, because we are back to pre-pandemic levels, and it has taken exactly 157 trading sessions for the Nifty to claw back to its previous lifetime high level that it had hit on 20th of Jan 2020. A good time to look at how this particular fall and recovery in the market has been as compared to the previous instances that we have seen in the market. Let me just highlight that, in the last couple of decades, there have been 6 previous instances where the Nifty has fallen more than 25%, and the road to recovery has been a slow grind. From 2000 to 2003, the Nifty corrected about 53%, and it took 396 days to do so. What was surprising was the recovery that we've had in the market, during that period, which lasted for 558 days. So, more number of days are actually spent for the recovery than the fall itself. Moving on to 2004, where the Nifty corrected 36% in 86 days, and it managed to recover after 140 days of hitting its rock bottom during that year. 2006, the same thing followed. 31% was the Nifty's correction in 24 days, and it took 87 days to recover from that. The 2008 to 2010 global financial crisis, where the Nifty corrected the most by about 65%, and it took 98 days to do so. But what was really eye-catching over here was the number of days it actually took to recover from that particular loss. It was almost 500 days that it took to recover. Once again, 2011 to 2013 time period, 27% Nifty correction, which lasted for 237 days, and it recovered in the next 352 days. 2015 to 2016, that we saw the Nifty correct by about 25%. It took 245 days to correct, while it recovered in the next 127 days. Remember that this is the only instance in the last couple of decades where the recovery has been faster than the fall itself. And coming to the current year 2020, 40% was the maximum drawdown that we saw for the Nifty in 45 days, and it has managed to recover in 157 days. So if you calculate the number of days to recovery, the year 2020, though it looks very sharp, but it has been one of the slowest recoveries that we have seen in the market in the last couple of days, whenever the Nifty has corrected more than 25% during this instance. The only time periods where the Nifty took more time to recover was, of course, 2006, and then you had the 2008 to 2010 global financial crisis.